Good morning. Another new day, another new shiny with all the sun cream. We haven't checked weather. We don't really have a plan. We're barely conscious. We're heading to Hollywood Studios this morning. Things are rough. Sammy's grumpy, and you all know that that means her anxiety's up. Riley is crying and melting down at every given opportunity. It could be a day. Things could suddenly lift up and they could be wondrous and a miracle when we get out the room that everybody just levels out. It does happen. Or we're gonna have a repeat of Epcot the other day. We have a choice. We can stay in the room and have to deal with that, or we can go out and try and squeeze in a little fun and memories, and
that's the choice.
Enjoy that. We have a choice. We're making it. We're leaving the house. We're trying to do things. It's what we're trying to do. It's what it's all about. So I'm going to stop gibbering because I don't have enough caffeine on board. We're going to leave. We're going to go hit the Skyliner and we're going to go into Hollywood Studios. We will catch you guys there.
Sorry, boss. And our demonstration includes a little song from Miss Piggy. Little? Did I say little? I meant to say it's a huge, show-stopping, major song from Miss Piggy. That's more like it.
Yeah, there's like... that so-called last time?
I don't know. Sorry? Hungry baby. Okay, so we hit park. We did, we booked a DAS for Slinky Dog, which was on 70 minutes. We did a ride on, as you'll see. What did we do a ride on first?
We've been on Star Tours.
We did Star Tours first, then we did Muppets 3D, both of which were a walk-on. We then did Slinky. We then stopped for food at like 11 o'clock in the morning. We were hungry, so we went to ABC. Riley's choking on powdered sugar because having done Mickey and Minnie's Railway, less than an hour after food, we've just stopped for dessert.
I have a little friend who desperately also wants donut. But we're being good, responsible people and are not giving the donut.
Yes, we don't have the donut.
but does not seem convinced of this new policy that they're sure has only happened in the last 24 hours, and I'm sure yesterday was fine. I'm not allowed to give you donut. I'm not allowed to give you donut. Sorry. Okay.
Flight engineer, repair test. Hit your flashing buttons. Only one engineer. I'll do what I can to help out. Right, pilot. Push the flashing button to take off. Pilot on the left. Move your stick to fly right and left. I was just about to say that. Pilot on the right. Pull back on the stick to fly up. And push forward to fly down. Weapon.
So showing you the bits that we've done today in Hollywood. We were intending on heading out the park after Millennium Falcon. Unfortunately, Riley dropped his hat out of his buggy. We think that happened on Millennium Falcon. We spent 45 minutes there trying to retrieve it, to which they've told us they can't find it. We went to guest services, spent 20 minutes there. They can't find it there either. We get the feeling that somebody might have picked it up and decided that it was a nice hat, since there was literally like 20 minutes between when we left Millennium Falcon and when we went back, and it's not there. We could be wrong and someone might have handed it in, but it doesn't look like it. Riley can't cope with losing his hat. Autism, it's a thing. So we've done a search in Disney World. There are five of these hats available, and they are only available in the Magic Kingdom in one store. So now at the Magic Kingdom bus stop, yeah, we're going to Magic Kingdom. We're going to try and find him his hat, pray to Maui that it is there, otherwise I dread to think what life is going to throw at us, or what Riley's going to throw at us. We're going to try and make the most of it while we're there, so we're going to try and do a couple of rides. We're going to try and get something for dinner, so it's not just about going and getting a hat. Not all of the party is happy about going to Magic Kingdom. A certain person is struggling, and so you probably won't see them on camera for the rest of the day. I'm going to give them their space, okay? So we're heading to Magic, we're hopefully going to get a hat, and we're hopefully going to have a bit of fun while we're there. We can give it a go. So we've just hit Magic Kingdom. Riley did not survive the bus. The stress of losing his hat has made him fall asleep. He does that when he gets really, really stressed, is he just kind of passes out. And that's what's happened. So we're really hoping we can find this hat for him, because he's out. Woohoo! Mission accomplished! Look!
And no one died!
Look! They had them! We got one! We're going to ignore the fact I spent like $65 on hats. He's got one, he's happy, we're good. We've just done Space Mountain minus Lella, who refuses to ride it. We're about to go on Buzz, and then we're probably going to get something to eat and then abandon the park.
You see the little red dot? That's fine. Right, there are very few targets. Go for the robot.
Stabilize your flight path. Aim for the Z's.
Aboard this highway in style, the absolute best way to see tomorrow. And my stars, they're everlasting. Space, perhaps a monster. There's really nothing like today in tomorrow.
Good evening. You will notice we are back in room. Hollywood Studios, done. Magic Kingdom, done. More importantly, elusive hat, bought again. Stopped numerous meltdowns. It's worth it for the money of it. If we end up with the one back, fantastic. I doubt it. We've never had much luck with Disney's Lost and Found. But should it happen to turn up, we've then got two. And that, as you know, guys, is wonderful for those of you with autistics. Having two of anything that is loved, big benefit. Anyway, we're back to the room. We got back at around 8 o'clock, about 8 o'clock, give or take. Literally, we just did a couple of rides in Magic Kingdom, and then we went to Sleepy Hollow for some waffles, purely so we had done something other than just go over to Magic Kingdom for a hat. Kids are now showered and are watching their tablets in their PJs, so I won't show them off. And we are about to tuck into the Gideon's cookies. Excuse the carnage on the side. Cookies, lots of cookies. I'm not sure you can see them. They are there, I promise. We're going to tuck into the Gideon's cookies that we bought last night, and then crash because we are all just beyond exhausted, to be perfectly honest with you. So, assuming nothing catastrophic happens between now and then, we will say goodnight and we'll see you for tomorrow. Night, guys. Right, I'm just going to update you lot on all the ranting that's just been going on back and forth in this room. Gideon's cookies. Are we a fan, guys?
No.
Not really. We've all eaten bits of it. Sammy devoured them, but that's just her and food. Let's be honest. Especially while she's watching videos, it just, yeah. But we've all had a chat. We've all just been debating this, excuse the hiccups. They're not phenomenal. We have had better cookies. They make them so big that they lose the cookie and become more of a cake. Also, for our family, I can't speak for all Brits obviously, but for our family, we don't use a lot of salt in any of our cooking or anything like that. The cookies had salt crystals all over them, every single one of them. If you hear something, it's just Riley pacing back and forth. He does that at this time. I say this time of night, he just does that. He paces. It's fine, it's a stim. He's good. Even like the pistachio toffee peanut butter one still had huge salt crystals all over it. It was just too much. I probably already said, but they were very cake-like. They weren't anything special. But we've tried them and we're glad we tried them. The other thing I will mention here is the shop. It's a cute, quaint little shop. It's kind of all mystical and weird and things. Riley couldn't cope with it. After being in there for a couple of minutes in the queue, he was snuggled into me, asking me to take him out. Because everything was so hickledy-pickledy and mismatched, he couldn't cope anymore. So for your autistic brains out there, if your brain needs order
Things to be correct.
and things to be correct, Riley's words, not the shop for you. So you might want to send somebody in ahead to get your cookies if you fancy them. But I would say there's better cookies on site. Sorry, Gideons. Sorry for the lovers out there. I would say there's better cookies on site. Not many, but they're out there, aren't they? Jack's Cookie Num Num.
Yeah,
That's
we like
amazing.
that
We loved that one. Yeah, Gideon's Cookie's not so great, and the shop really freaked Riley out just because of the lack of order in there.
One and done.
One and done for us. But glad we did it.
Glad we did, because you don't know until you try something.
You don't, and it's not hideously expensive. It's not as expensive as you think it might be. Give me a second, I need to switch arms. This one's going dead. There we go.
$6 for half a pound of cookie.
Yeah, give or take, it's $6 for half a pound of cookie, as Riley said. But that cookie is more cakey and is quite salty. Try it, make up your own mind, but be aware, as I said, if you have your autistic brains in the family, you might want to keep them outside because of the disorder in there. It does kind of mess them up a little bit, or at least it did with ours. Anywho, I'm going to switch off now. Good night again.